Welcome, everyone. Today, we bring you an extraordinary story, a story that will inspire you, touch your heart, and make you believe that nothing is impossible. Imagine this: a tea seller, a boy from a small town who again and again defeated all odds and rose to become the Prime Minister of India. Not just any leader. In 2025, he is one of the most famous leaders in the world. People in India admire him so deeply that some have even built temples in his name. This story is not only about politics. It is a story of hard work, discipline, and the power of dreams. It is also perfect for English listening and learning practice. So, if you enjoy inspiring stories, stay with us until the end. Now, let us begin this unbelievable journey. Narendra Damodar Modi was born on September 17, 1950, in a small town called Vadnagar in the Indian state of Gujarat. At that time, India was still a young nation, having gained independence only 3 years earlier in 1947. Modi came from a very poor family. They belonged to the Ganchi community, which was considered a lower caste in Indian society. His father, Damodar Mulchan Modi, ran a small tea stall near the railway station. His mother, Hiraban Modi, was a simple and hard-working woman who managed a household and helped support the family. The family lived in a small, single-story house made of mud. There was no electricity, no running water, and almost no furniture. Life was extremely difficult. There were 6 children in the family, and Narendra was the 3rd child. Often, the family struggled to get enough food. From a very young age, Narendra Modi learned the importance of hard work. His father woke up before sunrise every day to boil water and prepare tea for customers at the railway station. Little Narendra, only 6 or 7 years old, woke up early to help his father. He served tea to passengers, carrying hot cups made of clay and running between travelers. Sometimes he walked barefoot because his family could not afford shoes. Even during cold winters, he woke up at 4 in the morning, lit the fire, helped his father, and then went to school. However, Narendra was never ashamed of selling tea. Instead, he treated it as a learning experience. While serving tea, he listened carefully to passengers discussing politics, society, and world events. One day, he heard someone talking about Swami Vivekananda, the great Indian monk. That moment changed his life forever. Although Narendra was poor, he was deeply curious and eager to learn. He studied at Vadnagar Primary School, where teachers noticed his unique confidence. He was not the best student academically, but he stood out for his courage and leadership skills. He loved participating in debates, speeches, and school plays. Even as a child, he spoke with passion and energy that attracted attention. During a school play when he was 8 years old, his performance amazed everyone. His powerful voice and expressions made people feel he was born to lead. Unlike most children, Narendra spent little time playing. Instead, he spent long hours reading in libraries. He read books about history, great leaders, and spiritual thinkers. He was deeply influenced by Swami Vivekananda, who taught values such as self-discipline, courage, and service to nation. By the age of 12, Narendra had started meditating and thinking deeply about the purpose of life. His dream was not to become rich, but to serve society and the people of India. At the age of 17, Narendra Modi made a shocking decision. He left his home without telling his parents. He took no money with him and simply disappeared. He wanted to explore the world and understand life better. During this period, he met monks, scholars, and social workers. He traveled across India and learned from different experiences. This journey changed him completely. When he finally returned home, he was no longer the same person. He had gained clarity, confidence, and a strong vision for his future. He had developed a powerful inner drive to work for the nation. He was ready to dedicate his life to a greater purpose. In Indian culture, Parents often arrange marriages for their children, and Modi's family followed this tradition. When Narendra was just 18 years old, his parents arranged his marriage to a girl named Jashodaben. She was a quiet and traditional woman from a simple background. Their wedding followed traditional Hindu customs, with rituals, blessings, and family celebrations. However, this marriage was very unusual. Although the wedding took place, Narendra Modi was never mentally prepared for married life. Unlike most young men, he had already decided that his life would not follow a normal path. He wanted to serve the nation, not build a family. Soon after the marriage, he left his wife and never lived with her. This decision was bold and highly controversial. Some people strongly criticized him, while others respected his sacrifice. Modi himself never spoke much about it. He believed that becoming a great leader required personal sacrifice, including giving up family life. After leaving home again, Narendra Modi joined the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, known as the RSS. This organization focused on disciplined nationalism and service to society. His early work in the RSS was simple and difficult. He cleaned offices, served tea, and swept floors. But he never complained because he believed that true leadership begins at the lowest level. Gradually, his responsibilities increased. He started organizing meetings, managing events, and recruiting young members. One of his strongest abilities was public speaking. Whenever he addressed a group, people listened carefully. His confidence, clear voice, and powerful words made him stand out. RSS leaders quickly noticed his talent and trusted him with bigger roles. During his time in the RSS, Narendra Modi traveled widely across India. He met farmers, students, workers, and poor families, and listened carefully to their problems. These experiences taught him how ordinary people lived and what they truly needed. He learned how to organize movements, manage political campaigns, and face criticism and opposition. This period became a powerful training ground that prepared him for national leadership. In 1975, a major political crisis shook India. The Prime Minister at that time, Indira Gandhi, declared a national emergency. During the emergency, opposition leaders were arrested, newspapers were censored, and public protests were banned. Many RSS members were sent to jail. Narendra Modi went underground to avoid arrest. During this dangerous time, he lived in disguise, constantly changing locations, clothes, and even names. He secretly worked to protect Democratic V, elude and help leaders escape police capture. This period tested his courage, intelligence, and determination. When the emergency ended in 1977, Modi emerged stronger and more respected. His reputation as a fearless and committed worker spread widely in political circles. After nearly 15 years in the RSS, Modi was sent to work for the Bharatiya Janata Party, or BJP. At that time, the BJP was still a small political party struggling to gain influence. Modi brought fresh energy, strong organization skills, and modern campaign methods. He focused on planning large events, managing elections, and delivering powerful speeches that attracted huge crowds. One of his early major successes came in 1995, when the BJP won the state elections in Gujarat. This victory marked an important turning point in Modi's political journey. It showed that his strategies were effective and that he had the ability to lead large political movements. In 2001, an unexpected situation changed Modi's life again. The Chief Minister of Gujarat, Keshabai Patel, resigned due to health problems. The BJP needed a strong and decisive replacement. Narendra Modi was chosen for the position. At first, many people doubted this decision. Modi had never held a government post before, and critics questioned his experience. However, within a short time, Modi proved them wrong. As chief minister, he focused on improving infrastructure, building roads, ensuring regular electricity supply, and attracting investment from businesses and industries. Gujarat began to grow rapidly under his leadership. Business leaders praised his efficiency, and supporters started calling him a development-focused leader. Despite these achievements, his journey was far from easy. In 2002, only months after he became chief minister, Gujarat experienced one of the worst communal riots in Indian history. A train carrying Hindu pilgrims was set on fire, and violent clashes followed between Hindu and Muslim communities. More than 1,000 people lost their lives, and the state fell into chaos. Modi faced intense criticism. Many accused him of failing to stop the violence, while others claimed he supported it. For years, this tragedy remained a shadow over his political career, and many believe it would end his rise. Despite severe criticism after the 2002 riots, Narendra Modi did not quit politics. Instead, he chose a different path. He focused strongly on economic growth, development, and governance. Step by step, he worked to rebuild his public image. Over time, Gujarat became one of the fastest-growing states in India. Major national and international companies began investing there, and many people started to view Modi as a leader who could deliver results even under pressure. By 2012, Modi had served as Chief Minister of Gujarat for more than 11 years. He had become one of the most well-known political figures in India. Supporters described him as a visionary and decisive leader, while critics continued to question his role in the 2002 riots. Still, one thing was clear. Narendra Modi was no longer just a regional leader. He had become a national figure, and something much bigger was approaching. In 2013, the Bharatiya Janata Party began searching for a strong candidate for the 2014 general elections. The party needed a leader who was confident, popular, and capable of winning nationwide support. For many within the BJP, Narendra Modi appeared to be the best choice. However, this decision was highly controversial. Some senior leaders feared that his past would damage the party's chances. Opposition parties openly criticized him and claimed he was unfit to lead the country. Despite the resistance, in September 2013, the BJP officially announced Narendra Modi as its prime ministerial candidate. This moment marked the beginning of one of the most intense political campaigns in Indian history. Modi traveled across the country, visiting hundreds of cities, towns, and villages. He delivered thousands of speeches, promising development, jobs, and a better future for India. Modi used social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook to reach young voters, something no Indian leader had done on such a large scale before. His team created powerful slogans, including Ab Ki Bar Modi Sarkar, meaning this time it will be Modi's government. The message connected deeply with millions of people. Many voters saw Modi as a common man, not a member of a rich political family. His journey from selling tea to leading a national campaign inspired ordinary citizens. His message focused on good governance, economic growth, and development for all. As his rallies grew larger, it became clear that a strong wave of support was building across the country. On May 16, 2014, the election results were announced, and they shocked the nation. The BJP won 282 seats, gaining a clear majority in parliament. For the first time in 30 years, a single party had won such a strong mandate. The ruling Congress Party suffered its worst defeat in history. On May 26, 2014, Narendra Modi took the oath as the 14th Prime Minister of India. His rise from a tea seller to the most powerful position in the country became a symbol of hope for millions. However, becoming Prime Minister was only the beginning. His toughest challenges still lay ahead. When Narendra Modi became Prime Minister, India faced many serious problems. Corruption was widespread, slowing down government work. The economy was struggling, and millions of young people lacked job opportunities. Infrastructure, including road, electricity, and sanitation, needed urgent improvement. Terrorism and security threats also challenged the nation. Modi made bold promises to tackle these issues. One of his first initiatives was the Jan Dhan Yojana, which opened millions of bank accounts for poor citizens. Another campaign, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, focused on cleaning cities and villages. Digital India promoted technology and online services, while Make in India encouraged companies to manufacture products in India. These programs aim to transform India's economy and society. In 2016, Modi made one of the most surprising decisions in India's history: demonetization. He banned 501,000 rupee notes overnight, which accounted for 86% of cash in circulation. The goal was to fight corruption, black money, and counterfeit currency. People faced challenges exchanging their money, and the move received mixed reactions. However, it showed Modi's willingness to take bold and risky decisions to achieve long-term goals. By 2019, Modi remained extremely popular. His response to the Pulwama terror attack and the Balakot airstrike strengthened his image as a strong and decisive leader. In the Jenner elections held in April and May 2019, the BJP won 303 seats, an even larger victory than in 2014. Modi became prime minister for the second time, sending a clear message that India trusted his leadership. In 2020, the world faced a major crisis, the COVID-19 pandemic. India was severely affected, and Modi had to take difficult decisions to protect millions of people. He announced a nationwide lockdown, implemented strict safety measures, and promoted vaccine development. India produced its own vaccines and provided free food and financial aid to millions of citizens. Though there were challenges and criticism, India managed to recover under Modi's leadership. By 2024, Modi remained very popular, and many people hoped he would continue as prime minister. In the elections held in April-May 2024, the BJP again won a clear majority. Modi became prime minister for a third term, making him one of the longest-serving leaders in Indian history. At the age of 74, he continued to pursue big goals for India, building a $5 trillion economy, improving education, healthcare, and strengthening India's global position. Even as a global leader, Modi maintains a simple lifestyle. He wakes up around 4 a.m. every day and follows a strict routine. He starts with yoga and meditation to maintain physical and mental health. He spends time reading newspapers, reports, and spiritual books to stay informed. Modi works long hours, often 16 to 18 hours a day, rarely taking breaks, even during festivals. Narendra Modi maintains a simple and disciplined diet. He eats vegetarian food, avoids junk food, and drinks only warm water. He uses technology and social media to connect with people directly. By 2025, he became one of the most followed politicians in the world, with over 100 million followers on X, formerly Twitter, 92 million on Instagram, 50 million on Facebook, and nearly 27 million subscribers on YouTube. His voice reaches millions every day. Modi does not have a family life. He has no wife or children, focusing entirely on India and its development. His extreme self-discipline, long working hours, and dedication make him one of the most hard-working leaders in modern history. He is also known as one of India's greatest public speakers. His speeches are emotional, inspiring, and persuasive. Some of his most famous speeches include 2014 election victory speech, May 16, 2014. Modi addressed the nation after the BJP's win, calling for hope and a new beginning for India. Millions watched it live. Independence Day speech at Red Fort, August 15, 2014. He spoke about corruption, women's safety, and economic growth. 2019 election victory speech, May 23, 2019. Modi celebrated India's historic win and promised to make India a global superpower. COVID-19 speech, March 24, 2020. Announcing nationwide lockdown, he urged citizens to stay united and safe. G20 summit speech, September 2023. Modi spoke on global peace, the digital economy, and climate change, earning praise from world leaders. Modi is also one of the most traveled Indian leaders. He has visited over 60 countries to build strong international relations. Some key visits include United States 2014, 2019, 2023. Met Presidents Obama, Trump, and Biden. Addressed the U.S. Congress in 2023, receiving a standing ovation. Russia 2015, 2019, 2022. Strengthened India-Russia relations with Vladimir Putin. Japan 2014, 2018, 2022. Built strong ties with Prime Ministers Shinzo Abe and Fumio Kishida. China 2015, 2017, 2019. Met Xi Jinping for peace talks. UAE and Saudi Arabia 2015, 2019, 2022. Received UAE's highest civilian award. United Nations 2019, 2023. Spoke on terrorism, climate change, and global development. Narendra Modi's success is not a matter of luck. It is a result of his mindset, leadership skills, and consistent hard work. His qualities include visionary thinking, always planning for the future and thinking long-term, strong decision-making, bold choices like demonetization, surgical strikes, and digital reforms, hard work and dedication, sleeping only 3 to 4 hours per day and avoiding vacations, communication skills, easily connects with people, inspiring millions, patriotism, always prioritizes India in every decision. His leadership has transformed India and earned him respect worldwide. As of 2025, Narendra Modi continues to serve as India's Prime Minister. He is actively working on developing infrastructure, including highways, railways, and airports. He is strengthening India's military and space programs while improving education, healthcare, and technology. No one knows exactly how long he will continue in office, but his influence on India and the world is undeniable. Modi's journey has proven that nothing is impossible. Millions admire him for his vision, determination, and leadership. Some followers in India even worship him, building temples in his name. He is not only a politician, but also a global brand. His name alone can influence markets, elections, and international policies. There are 3 main reasons why Narendra Modi is one of the most famous and influential people in the world. Rags to riches story. From a tea seller to leader 1.4 billion people, his life proves that anyone can achieve greatness. Leadership and vision. He has transformed India into a major global power with bold, strong, and fearless governance. Charisma and communication. Modi connects with all kinds of people, inspiring and motivating them with his speeches. His life teaches an important lesson. Your past does not define your future. Modi had no money, no family connections, and no political background, but he had a dream, a strong heart, discipline, and attitude of never giving up. This is why he succeeded. For anyone who wants to achieve their dreams, Modi's journey offers guidance. Start small, dream big, work harder than anyone else. Continue learning. Face challenges courageously. Believe in yourself even when others doubt you, and never give up. If a tea seller can become Prime Minister of India, then anyone can reach their goals. Modi's life is not just a story. It is a blueprint for success. He became a leader because he kept moving forward, never stopped, and always focused on his vision. The question for you is, will you wait for success to come to you, or will you fight for it? Will you let others decide what you can or cannot do, or will you prove them wrong? Will you give up when faced with difficulties, or will you rise like Modi? The choice is yours, because greatness is not given. It is earned through effort, discipline, and determination. Narendra Modi's story proves that with vision, hard work, and courage, anything is possible. His life inspires millions, because it shows that no matter how humble your beginnings, you can achieve extraordinary success. Millions admire him not only for what he's done, but also for what he continues to strive for, making India stronger, more prosperous, and globally respected. Modi's journey teaches the ultimate lesson. Dreams are achievable when combined with persistence, discipline, and self-belief. Start small, stay committed, keep learning, and never lose hope. If a tea seller can become the Prime Minister of India, then anyone can accomplish their goals. The power to change your life is in your hands. Your dreams are waiting. Go chase them. Nothing is impossible when you believe in yourself and never give up. Narendra Modi's story is proof of this truth, and it serves as a guide for anyone aiming to turn their vision into reality.